Hello everyone, welcome back again. And we have another familiar sight for you today. More sentinels in our settlement. I had to start this video series having missed the beginning off camera, and so this time I've been trying to make sure that we don't miss anything. And right now it's really starting to look like a settlement is nothing but defending it from sentinels. It certainly does seem that way. We need to get to work on Iteration Tethys's plans for our little reconstructed sentinel drone. You, Mr. Repair Drone, have to go. Goodbye. Alright, that should take care of that. Goodbye, hostiles. See, here's our cool little sentinel. He's blue instead of red, even though he still has a red eye. And he had comments on our battle. It's almost cute. Let's get these little bits of loot picked up, because that salvage glass that we get, nice and valuable. There's a set of upgrades, I've shown them before, but these sentinel upgrades that we can get both for our exosuit and for our multi-tool. Very useful, quite powerful if you manage to get a good set of upgrades on them. Alright, I don't see any more of those canisters. I could go scanning for them, but we've already spent plenty enough time on that. Let's go grab some marrow bulbs. And since this settlement is right next to a cave, that should be real easy. Marrow bulbs. We need 30 of them. That's not going to take long at all. Make sure we've scanned these. We have. Okay. Now we have 30. Excellent. Let's take a peek at our construction. See how it's coming along. I keep trying to prepare for the next video and keep finding these sentinel attacks and then needing to film them. I don't know if needing to film them is strictly necessary, or strictly, I'm losing my words here. I don't know if I strictly need to film them, that's what I should say. But, I'll make sure we don't miss anything. Let's take a look at our settlement. It says we have a new management decision available. So a policy decision, that's one of the things that we can do that's going to influence things. Usually it influences these settlement features, but sometimes it influences these more important stats up here, core stats I should call them. So let's check out what... Alright, these are ones that are giving us the opportunity to remove negative traits and replace them with positive ones. It says 2 sets of leading thinkers are keen. You endorse their proposals for settlement. Polling indicates 48% approval rating for increasing industrial output, while 41% approve of improving maintenance systems. So, I think the built on sand increases maintenance, and the poisoned water, I think that reduces... Ooh, stirring brain worms. I don't like the sound of that. Let's see here. Poisoned water decreases productivity, and built on sand increases maintenance costs. So we can remove the poisoned water and add stirring brain worms. I don't like that. Or we can remove the built on sand and put in the automated pipe network. So it sounds like this is going to remove something that's increasing maintenance and add something that decreases maintenance. That sounds like a way better thing than this. It looks like somebody's idea for fixing the water supply is going to cause another problem. Even though it's worded in green, which means it's a positive trait. We're just going to avoid that one and fund the vital maintenance. Let's see what kind of an impact that had on our... Wow, that's a huge impact on maintenance costs. We're almost in the black. Very good. Well, we just need to get 20,000 more productivity or so. And we're going to be good. This is our construction site here. It's still slowly moving along. I was intending to let enough time pass between videos that we could look at the next step on camera, but obviously that's not going to be an option. We will instead, we'll get the cobalt that we need. I think we already have cobalt on our freighter. That's ionized cobalt. We need regular cobalt. We don't even need very much. That's enough. Let's switch back to scientific research. It's going to tell us to go back to the scientist. All right, let's do that. Because as I mentioned in the last video, there are timers and we want them to be ticking. Let's pop over there real quick and then we'll go talk to Iteration Tethys. Oops, not this one. This one. Head back up to our freighter. This is a quick load because we're in the same system. Saves us the star shipping time. We're gonna have to lay this stuff out better. It's feeling a little like an obstacle course in here. Traveler, I've prepared your blueprints. Please hurry. But please hurry. Something has happened. The Korvax seems changed from the happy soul they were on my departure. They are fighting their worry, trying to stay focused on their promise to me. Now let's give him what he asked for. Korvax leans forward, anxious for the rest of their materials. Yes, we have those. Korvax has completed the plans, but Traveler, my people have abandoned me. As of 104.32 seconds ago, I lost the hearing, the sight of the Korvax convergence. Ehu! And now we have blueprints for stuff we already know how to make. I seek immediate reconnection. Go to this transmission tower, enter my soul, discover what is wrong. Help Korvax with solitude, please. Research entity Smolagari is deeply upset, claiming that they have been disconnected from the Korvax hive mind. The scientists asked me to take their personality core to a transmission tower for analysis. Okay. Core removed. Entity offline. Sounds like their shell has a voice. A diagnostic voice. Let's stop by Iteration Tethys on the way to that. Hop in our ship and visit the space anomaly. That was an interesting little flash of light. Are we? I think we're upside down. Interesting. That's weird. Seems like it likes to summon my ship upside down. I thought it was chance that it was upside down in the pirate system that I found it in, but when summoning it from the surface of the planet, it summoned it with the hanger pointing the ground. Well, that is helpful. It's kind of odd. That's supposed to be on top, not on the bottom. Anyway, and aside, let's go find Iteration Tethys. Coming in for a landing, bouncing off of things. Not that way, this way. I guess I aimed for the wrong balcony. This was the balcony I should have been aiming for. Tethys nods gruffly, but doesn't appear to be in a conversational mood. Perhaps I should return another day. What? I did what you asked me to do. let's check our log, make sure we didn't do something wrong. Yeah, they requested a meeting. I guess I just need to have the mission active. Give it a second. Ah, requires an additional component. Didn't say that earlier. Well, maybe we were in the right place after all. We need to talk to this fellow. That's Ariadne? Yes, Ariadne. Ariadne's face seems to swim as I stare at them. I shake my head and clear my vision. Focus. Ariadne must have the things Tethys needs to restore the drone. I'll explain the plan. Why would I have anything like that? They begin to cough. They seem ill. Apologies, I've not been myself lately. I do not think I can help you, Light Traveler. What do you mean no? What do you mean no? Alright, now we can talk to Polo. Messed this up in the other video, I guess. You are building something, friend. Yes? I recognize it in you. Well, I have this drone. You are brave, traveler friend. You have always been brave. You may tame your little robot. You may not. But it will always be made of glass. It cannot exist in our home. Take these beads, yes. It will help to bind them to you. You will be a good robot master. Alright. Now we can talk to Tethys. It sounded like he wanted us to go give this drone a field run, but maybe that wasn't what we were supposed to do. At any rate, we got to see what it looked and sounded like down on the surface. Tethys is deep in thought. They fix me with an inquiring stare. I've got some beads for you. This handful of junk is what they gave you? No help at all. Ah, well, I can make it work. Tethys takes the damaged sentinel shell and my components. With them, the strange metallic being is reconstructed. Just let me... Here. Nearly... Aha! It's alive! Or I'm fairly confident it would be, if it weren't for Poe's suppression fields. Talking about the glass again. You'll have to take it away from here for a field test. Okay, that's what he said last time. I'm not imagining things. Traveler, take care of it, won't you? Doing it again. It just gave me another drone. That's not how this is supposed to work. It is so weird. You know, the first time I did this mission line, this didn't happen. But the second time I did it on a different character, it did the same thing. There must be some kind of bug involved. Return to your settlement to field test the reconstructed drone. Yeah. Yeah. Alright. Let's do that. Let's head back down to the settlement. Test the drone. This is probably why I got 2 sentinel attacks in a row, too. Weird little bug. Hope you're watching Hello Games. And there he is. Reconstructed drone. We can interact with him. Whatever it is. Fault detected. Reverting. Core cognitive functions available. Higher processing disabled. Fix of the glass. Input required. Select restart routine. Sounds like a problem. We cannot apparently defragment the file system. File system access denied. Duh. Local update signal required. Sentinel pillar node detected. Coordinates locked. Awaiting network proximity. Alright. We can do that. Sentinel navigation coordinates received. They want us to head over there. It's not letting us highlight it. Okay, that's fine. Where's our ship? Fly over the building. And get over where we're going. Go up high enough that we can pulse to it, because it looked like it was quite a distance away. Well, maybe we don't need a pulse. Actually overshot that a little bit. Approximate location. Whoa, is that's 2 sentinel pillars right next to each other. That's interesting. Well, it's obviously pointing us to this one. You know, this will be the 3rd sentinel pillar we get mapped out on this planet. I'm going to do something a little, maybe cheap. What I'm going to do is activate this sentinel pillar, and then if there's some kind of special event going on at the other one that makes it harder to unlock or shut down that sentinel pillar, I will already have sentinel shut down on this planet. Tricksy little things that you can do. Shut them down. Shut them all down. While we're at it, let's just take a look. Ooh, look at that. That's a royal tool. Royal multi-tool. I don't like the color, so we're not going to pick it. I think we've already got a red one. I like to mark these things, so I know how to find them again later. We need one more metal plate, though, to do that. Just put a save beacon there, use it real quick, and then head over to the other one. Unless, of course, it's going to let us do what we came here to do without moving. Glass, 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 glass. It doesn't sound like he's working like he's supposed to. Yeah, it wants us to go to that other one. Alright, well, we can do that. Save the game. This gets us a navigation data so we can summon our ship if we need to. Fly the ship over where we're going because we know where it's going to send us. It's going to send us to that other sentinel pillar, which was right about here. Land. Let's see how we're doing for time. We've still got a little time left. And we're going to do what we just did. Blow up these pillars and not give them a chance to mess with us. Alright, pillar control node is operational, boundary node archive secure. Guess we have to blow up a couple more sentinels first. I was wondering if this would let us cheese the event, but it will not. We have to do it the right way. That's okay, this isn't going to be hard. We have to destroy a few more sentinels. It's interesting that though the shutting off the sentinels on this planet did not keep the sentinels from being present at this location, it did keep them from turning aggressive, which made this encounter significantly easier. Alright, now we can do what we came here to do. Now the boundary node is exposed. My exosuit begins integrating directly with the terminal, its AI flooding with data. I see flashes of schematics, glass structures, language files. Ugh. Permit the integration to continue sounds like the right answer to me. My exosuit completes its valuable work, though I am unsure what exactly it was attempting to do. Words flash before on the Hive's terminal, suddenly legible. Archive status, open access. Download hard frame blueprints. Firm download. The terminal transfers data to my exosuit, a set of Sentinel hardframe schematics. I feel a great sense of relief. Hardframe right arm. Collection of salvage components from a Sentinel hardframe reconditioned to fit the Minotaur Heavy Exocraft Hybrid. Limb Override also functions as its own dedicated combat system. It deploys high-velocity stun projectiles and serves as an excellent support weapon to the Minotaur's primary cannon. Cool. Suddenly I hear an alarm begin to sound. New words swim forth upon the screen. Local anomaly detected. Category: Drone Imposter. Attempt network reconstitution. Initiate remote memory purge. This is all stuff we're doing to the drone, it sounds like. Restoration packet broadcast awaiting remote response. The terminal attempts to broadcast data to the sentry, but something is wrong. I hear the voice in my exosuit, but none of the words make sense. The terminal screams noiselessly. The screen flashes to black. The exosuit intercepted a delete signal from the Sentinel pillar. Inspect the reconstructed drone to check for damage. Where did it go? There it is. Remote memory flash complete. Program deploy. The sentry. Vocalization established. Initializing Traveler Idiolect. Greetings. Hello. Hi. Give a friendly greeting, or remain suspicious. This is pretty suspicious. Lights flicker within the drone. If I did not know better, I would say it was sad. Oh, you make me feel bad. You wear mechanical suit, living clothes, with a voice, yes? Must upgrade. Hardframe? Suit. Synonym Minotaur, yes. Now you wear them. I'm still not sure what you mean. Go. Go? Good. Goodbye. Well, it can talk, at least, I guess. That doesn't look like our exosuit. This one apparently didn't get purged along with the others when we were doing that event. Those hardframe engines are worth something, so I'm grabbing them. Alright, so now it says that we got the Sentinel hardframe right arm schematic. We need to install it into our Minotaur. Let's just do that, shall we? Since we brought our there we go. Sometimes it's hard to navigate these quick menus. Since we brought our freighter here, we can summon our exocraft, whichever one we want, right here. Now we can build that upgrade directly. We can use the stuff that's stored in the storage containers on our freighter since it's in system. That made that painless. Done. Now it has a blue arm instead of a red arm, which you've probably noticed is the same color as our Sentinel friend. Drone broadcast detected. From the sentry, it looks like. Yes, Minotaur. Yes, good affirm. Good. Oh, bad. Bad. Negative. The Hive has disrupted your settlement. The settlers are fragmented. See them? Come with you? Alright. So apparently there's trouble back at the settlement again. We will check that out again in the next video, because we're running a little over time now. That looks like a good thumbnail for a video. Maybe I shouldn't comment on that in the video, but it was a cool shot. So, when we next come back, we'll go and see what trouble now goes on at our settlement. Until then, have a good one. Goodbye.